All right, day one, Lowe's. Fence project starring Quinn and Tom Lehman.
No, I'm not going to be in it.
That's Dr. Quinn. He thinks that we need 320 pounds of cement and creosote cancer-causing posts. This will be one of many trips to Lowe's or Home Depot. These are 80-pound bags of cement, not recommended to lift if you have a bad back.
And then the posts and the hardware.
All right, so here we are. We're buying these panels. We got to get 8 of them. We're going to cut 1 and 2 and make it into a door. Then we got to buy these to put over the 4x4s. And then all the ancillary things are right here. The caps, the hinges, all that stuff. Then we got to buy the doors. The doors are over here. This is how you make the door. This little thing right here. Those are 88 bucks each. Over here is our panels, getting 8 of them. Of course, I had to rent a Home Depot truck, as you can see, to get all this stuff here. Got to get it to the house somehow. When you rent a Home Depot truck, you're not allowed to go past 10 miles. If you do, they charge you $6 per gallon or per 10 miles. So whatever you do, don't do that. I rented the truck at 10 to 2, so I get 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I got to try to unload it, unload it, and get it back by 5 minutes after 3. Let's see if we can do it. There's my mileage number and my bill if I get it back in time. Okay, now we're unloading the truck. We got most of the heavy stuff off. We just got to get these panels. Quinn's gonna help. Here's our Home Depot truck. We got 2 more panels and a bunch of hardwood to pull out, and we're gonna be taking her back. Looks like we might make it on time. Quinn, this is too much like real work. I almost got everything in here. All right, Quinn, we got all of the stuff that we need. We got concrete, we got wood, we got all the panels, we got all the hardware. I'm gonna take the truck back to Home Depot. I expect this thing to be done when I get back. All right, it looks like I made it within the 10-mile limit. Here's my sheet. Started at $7.91, ended at $7.99. Don't need the gas. It should only cost me $20.33. All right, so we tore all the old fence out, which was a nightmare. And now we got our sleeves. We got these creosote beams, which are going to go in. They're 8 feet. Got to go 2 feet into the ground. A couple more of those beams, more creosote, and then we got 2 other ones. Another one there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels, and these are the doors. So this is all going to be covered with a beautiful white fence. Hopefully, when we get done, I can see Quinn did not do any work while I was gone.
Or did you already walk through there?
I just walked through there. There's nothing done.
Shit.
What were you doing? Drinking while I was gone? Baby, was he drinking? Yep. She says you were drinking.
Your videotape.
All right, so
off. I'm not going to be on the videotape. I told you.
Pussies eat lunch, Quinn. That's all I can say. I never eat lunch. I have coffee in the morning. I have 1 meal. You want to know why? Because I'm a warrior. I'm like General Petraeus. 1 meal a day. That's all I need. And then I run a marathon. It's 66. Divided by 12 is 5.5 feet.
65.
Do you need any more rapid fire calculations by my genius brain? 185 IQ? Yes, I'm smug and superior. Beginnings are very delicate processes. You must have everything perfect. I recommend a level. Because Quinn is level-headed. Okay.
Line up with that. With the square.
All right, so we're like an inch or 2 on the inside.
You need to be able to your right some more. There you go. Now you're on the outside.
Here's Quinn overthinking everything. Quinn, are you on the level?
See, if we're sitting right on top of this thing is for...
I don't know, but whatever you do, don't fucking cut it.
That's a gas line from the old gas setup that used to be here.
You think so?
Or is that plumbing going to that?
That's plumbing, dude, going to the shower.
Okay.
See that thing over there?
So we got to sit on top of
Do
that.
not cut that.
Actually, we're going to be beyond that with our 2x4, so we can come down.
All right, so far we're at this stage of the game. We have put in about 8 hours worth of work, and we ain't got shit done except for the demolition and picking up the supplies. I got a blade for you.
It's all full of dirt, too.
Let me get you a new blade. I got a blade for you, lady. How to cut a door.
Nice.
First you got to get your line on there, which we have. Then you get your hacksaw, and you call Quinn up. You say, Quinn, I need you to cut this. Because he is a bit of an expert. Got it? All right, here, I'll hold this. Can you get that one over there? Already cut this side. Want to make sure everything is plumb and square with your level. Then we're going to pour the concrete in.
Where's the water?
Water's right here, dude. Already got it.
Pour some water.
Ready?
Just a little bit, you know, just a...
Good? More?
Hold that.
All right. More concrete. As you can see, we've squared everything off. We're mushing it. Now we're going to test it with the level. All right, bring in the concrete so it doesn't get wet. So you're going to stick it right under that thing there, so and right next to the drainage thing.
Next to the, yeah, under the drain for the...
All right, so lots of clamps, lots of checking the level, lots of sticking stuff everywhere and doing stuff.
Stop with the video.
I'm not videoing, I'm just taking a picture of you blowing
God, I hate...
Rainbow and Delray. So what you got to do is you got to get your doors on proper. As you can see, that's what we did first. You put on one panel and put that door on, but that door's got to go up. It's because we fucked that one up. All right, we'll fix it though.
Let's raise the door. We're not doing a video, remember?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. All right, we got to fix this door. As you can see, it's a little bit low. What we're going to do is we're going to raise it up and we're going to put some new hardware on it that we just bought from Lowe's at a discounted price of 40 bucks. So we want to make sure that this is even with this. So apparently we didn't do that. And then we got to cut that shit off. All these little out production. Here you go. Here. Now we're loosening the springs so that the door doesn't pinch so easily and it'll make it easier for us to put on. The thing that takes the longest is the doors. Sometimes you got to do custom work, like we had to aug those out and use flatheads because it was too tight. You got to change these springs so it's adjusted. You got to make sure it's all on there, and then you got to cut shit off, like this fucking thing at the end of this bad boy right there. Got to make it flush. Always good to be precise, use the proper tools, and then call Quinn. These things are hard as shit to get in.
To start.
Always wear protective gear. Glasses, mouth thing to breathe that shit. Dude, that's dangerous. You think it'll just pop off?
Yeah, but I'm going to need the chisel too. Maybe
That's it. Perfect. And then just chop off the little bits with the chisel. We had to buy the special saw blade to cut the rocks. You're going to use these giant creosote 4x4s. You need one of these post hole diggers. And then you're going to dig a 2-foot hole wherever you put these things. Then you got to square it up with a square. Make sure it's square. Just like this guy right here. All right, you guys good? I'm going to take off.
Okay.
Bob, thanks for coming over and helping.
Oh, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you are. Keeping Quinn company.
Don't run over my bike. Did you unplug your car?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Why don't you go videotape you doing the door handle?
Why don't you videotape yourself doing this? Make sure you mark it twice or 6 times. Proper preparation prevents you screwed this thing up. All right, I think you got it. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got to drill the hole first. It's going right in the creosote because that's sleeve over a 4x4. Now he's going to wipe everything off. You know, he's got to get clean. Get his eyes all clean. Puts his glasses back on. Reaches down, grabs everything. Looks for some screws. We'll keep it very organized.
I had a rocket launcher.
If you had a rocket, you'd launch it.
I had a rocket launcher, I swear.
So anyway, the most important thing is getting your corner square and equilateral distance so that you can put in your panel and you won't have large gaps on the side. Right down here we're going to pour 50 pounds of concrete, quick set, and that thing will be done. Voila, just got to put the caps on and the hardware in the doors. Not bad. Almost done. Coming down to the wire, putting on the... Oh, it just does not want to shut. Might have to get another spring.
Well, I don't know if I have to put the washers on there.
Oh, you think that's why it's doing it? Sometimes you get in a tight spot.